It's the music recording network. Out of the shower to the bedroom, slip on something fresh. From the bedroom to the studio, to react to the best. If your day is blown, we crank to the morn. Make sure your sub is on while we playing your song. And it's gonna be on. We rock 3 channels up here on this YouTube stream, and we always let our subscribers know that they are supreme. Haters stand by cause we so fly. React to the beat cause I'm that guy to move you all night long. Why I tell you what's happening in this song. Music make me crazy, baby, do it for me louder. Viewers know my cross keep on bumping with the song. I'ma make you sweat until they turn the house lights on. After party at the Music Recording Network.
What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out without a doubt. Hey, before we get started, I'm dressed up, man. I'm all dressed up. I always wanted one of these, man. Hey, Tika, I'm dressed up today. Got my tuxedo on. I'm dressed up because we about to hit 350,000 subscribers on our main channel. And we also got a YouTube course. It's called the YouTube Growth System. The YouTube Growth System. We have a course, man, and I'm teaching people all the things I did to grow these channels. And you know what? Check this out. The course starts with the beginning of me starting this channel that we on, that we got over 46,000 subscribers on. This is why we started this channel and decided to do a YouTube course. So our YouTube course shows step by step of us opening up an email to start this channel. So if you want some serious tips and everything, so the whole course is all about this channel and how it got started. I said that 3 times, right? Anyway, I'm gonna get a thumbs up and everything. Become a patron, man. Ask me questions. Ask me more about making money online, man. I'm teaching people all the tricks and stuff I did to make money online, man. Everybody needs money. Everybody wants more of it, right? So holler at your boy. Check this out, man. REN. Without any further ado, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Let me tell you a story as old as time.
Also, we got a lot of producing stuff up there.
It starts with a God who wanted more. God had just created the heavens and the earth. He had the angels by his side, but they had no will of their own. And so the autonomy to love or reject him was never theirs. All but for one. The once called bringer of light. Lucifer, morning star. Lucifer was the fairest and most intelligent of all the angels. He was the closest thing to God's image. Yeah. And in his likeliness, Lucifer felt restless. He began to question and doubt God. He doubted the hierarchy opposed upon him. He felt God was arrogant. In his frustration, Lucifer built a throne that stood even above God's and declared mutiny. A war ensued. God, being all-powerful, came out the victor and banished Lucifer from the heavens and exiled him to earth. Once again, God was alone with his power. Perhaps from loneliness, perhaps from curiosity, perhaps from a desire to share love, God began to work on his greatest project yet, a being that would mirror himself, the human, 2 humans specifically, Adam and Eve. They were placed inside a paradise built for them on earth, the Garden of Eden. In the garden, God placed a tree that bared fruit that would grant anyone who ate it powers bestowed only to a God to tell good from evil, left from right, to live righteously or to sin. He named this the tree of knowledge. God told Adam and Eve they could eat whatever they wanted in the garden, but never the fruit from the tree of knowledge. And if they disobeyed him, it would be punishable by death. The basic way the story of Eden is told is that Eve was tempted by Lucifer in the form of a serpent to eat a fruit from the tree of knowledge. Convinced, she bit the fruit, she passed it to Adam, and he did the same. Suddenly, ultimate knowledge filled their minds, and they realized they were naked and felt shame. God discovered this betrayal and felt anger. He exiled Adam and Eve and cursed them with the life of a mortal. They would work, they would bear children, and they would die. The fate of a human. Now look deeper.
Wow.
In the story, the serpent tempted me by telling me I would gain ultimate knowledge and that God would spare me.
Both were true.
This wasn't some great deception. meaning that Satan, in the likeness of God, perhaps understood his intentions. In fact,
The only lie uttered in the
Garden of
Very
Eden
emotional.
was
was by God, who did not end up
condemning
Adam and Eve to
death.
This could be seen as an act of
Mercy, but the sheer fact that the tree existed and that humans
were initially cut off from this knowledge.
may imply some part of God was afraid that if humans were granted the gift of perception, they, like Lucifer, would have the power to reject him too. The fact that there stood a beautiful tree that could
grant this knowledge in the first place.
implies that a small part of
God, supposedly all-knowing,
perhaps wanted and intended
the humans to bite too.
In the Bible, Satan was an exiled angel of free will. Humans are exiled
descendants of Adam and Eve.
also with free will. Not only have we shared a similar fate to the devil, we were also both constructed
We
in the
were
image of
also
our
both
Creator,
constructed in the image of our Creator.
meaning our behaviors, in some shape or form, imperfectly echo His.
We could assume that this kind of
God has his doubts,
But-
but as the most
powerful being,
being in the universe,
he has no one above him
to turn to with questions, and no one to
Doubt but himself, an incredibly lonely and isolating existence.
We must only assume that the common thread between God, Lucifer, and us is the desire for more, an eternal curiosity, a desire perhaps birthed from a seed of loneliness. If not, why would we exist in the first place?
That's deep.
The constantly looping bittersweet irony is whether gifted by some omnipotent God or simply a byproduct of billions of years of evolution, here we stand in 2023 as creatures with free will.
Free
The
will.
only creatures that understand and define good from bad. Creatures with the potential of a God. And what do we do with that free will, my friends? We willingly walk to the edge of a cliff. In the name of progress, we jump off the precipice. The empires we build ravage the earth. The natural order of things are necessary to survive. Any
that's deep.
systems which do not honor homeostasis eventually perish. Our free will overrides our own biological instinct. We can take more than we eat. We can kill more than we need. We can willingly create weapons with the potential to burn everything we've built to the ground. We willingly decide to bow at the altar of greed, the most insidious and destructive of all sins. We put our faith in corporations who pose as rulers. We willingly allow ourselves to be led by outdated power systems ran
Yeah.
by corrupted politicians and bloated dictators
Yeah.
who claim domain and dominion over an open and free land. We willingly elect the corrupted when the decision was always ours to build something better. We willingly create and impose separation because of beliefs that we are force-fed through our phones and television sets. We always had the will to reject these things, but we adhere to them as though they were the laws of physics. War,
Yeah.
famine, pestilence, greed, these aren't things imposed upon us by an all-powerful God or by his demonic adversary. They are here because of us, not because of free will,
Yeah.
but because of our inability to use it. We must be motivated to be better, not out of fear of punishment of an eternal damnation, but because the choice exists, because we love ourselves, because we have the power to absolve ourselves of so much unnecessary suffering. Take a second to be in this very moment. In this moment, how much suffering is happening all over the planet right now?
Oh my
How
goodness.
many people are dying of illnesses that could have easily been cured, but aren't because of the selfishness and greediness of humanity? How many people break their backs and reject their own passions to simply afford bills and food? How many of us crave distraction from existence? How many of us numb that pain in whatever way necessary? How many children are being abused? How many people sleep cold and hungry on the streets? How many of us become cogs inside a machine that is destroying itself? How many soldiers have been forced to fight in meaningless wars? How many humans have killed for ideals they don't believe in or understand?
They don't even
How many
understand.
people have died for the greed of another man? And how
Wow.
much of this was avoidable? As written in the Bible, Satan was not condemned to hell. Satan was condemned to earth. He lives there amongst other creatures with free will, who always had the choice and still chose their own undoing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our self-made hell. The bittersweet irony is this is a creation of our own design. I'll leave you with this. Consider what you have done here today. You have worked together as individuals, collaborating to form a giant neural network, a hive mind capable of achieving incredible things. We have lent on each other's strengths to solve puzzles and decipher riddles, and we've done so to win money. Imagine applying that same spirit and determination to creating the closest thing we have to paradise here on Earth. By using the power of collaboration, we can work together to even the playing field for everybody. Our dystopias can become utopias. Our Jahannams can become Jannah. Our hells can become heaven, right here on Earth. And this sentiment applies to atheists, agnostics, and believers alike. Myself, I'm an agnostic who believes. I believe in us. We must do better because we can choose to. We must be better simply because the option exists. Thank you.
Unconditional love. If everybody would pick one person that is poorer than them, that is younger than them, that needs nourishment, and just say, I'm going to love you unconditionally. I'm going to let go and let God. This is not me. Me doing this YouTube channel and everything, this is not me. It's been plenty of days I did not want to do this, but we got to keep it going because I got people depending on me. Let go and let God. If everybody would start off at least speaking to him, don't ever walk. We just talked about this, me and my mom. Don't ever allow somebody to walk past you and not speak to that person. How dare you? God is within us. God lives in us. God lives in all of us. How dare you allow somebody to walk past you and don't even speak to that person? You're supposed to love each other. You're supposed to help each other. So it's getting so deep. We can just start right there. You know, black, white, and all this type of stuff. Everybody got an opinion. That is your opinion. Who cares about your opinion? God lives in all of us. You let go. Don't worry about, look at this shirt. You know, everybody, it's a funny joke shirt. Man, when I was in the streets, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something like this. Man, what's wrong with you, man? That's a nerd. A nerd's supposed to wear that. Guess what? I'm a nerd with money. I'm a nerd with money because, come on, man. You know, and it ain't about that. So how do you measure a person? How do you measure a person? And shame on you for even trying to measure a person. Think about it. Just let go and let God, man. When you feel much more better. You feel a lot better, man. I don't have to worry about bills. I don't have to worry about what they say about me because I don't give a sugar. I don't care what they say about me. You care about what they say about you. You can talk right in my face, and people say that. They talk right in my face. Oh, Lord, you think you all that. You think you this and that. No, but the problem is you think I'm all that. I think that. You think that I think I'm all that. When in actuality, I know that I'm all that. Who am I not to think that I'm great, big, or strong? Who am I to bring myself down so low to the point that I got to fit in with y'all sorry little knucklehead people? Not y'all. I'm talking about the people that's asking me these type of questions. I am great at what I do. I am good at what I do. It's a lot of things I can't do, and I'm not great at. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Mike Cross. Told you so. Peace out.